Welcome, fellow castigators, to Brotocracy. I am here with Micah, who is chewing furiously, and Jensen, who is not with us at the moment, but will be back in just a second, I'm sure.
I wonder, if I chew off to the side, can you hear me? Can you hear that? Can you hear any of that?
It's mostly like when you're chewing and talking together.
Mm-hmm.
That it can be heard, because otherwise, like, the Discord noise suppression doesn't really hear it that often.
Oh, okay.
Like we only hear non-talking related chewing when it's something crunchy.
I see. The different texture matters. So, like, if I did this,
I heard that.
that was a potato chip.
Yeah, see, that had an effect.
Or if I eat a French fry, you can't hear that.
No.
Okay. I'm learning something.
You know, you could just play it back and find out for yourself.
Nah. This is more memorable. The stream can learn along.
See, I heard that chew because you were talking.
Dang it.
You had a little chew in between sentences, a little smack.
Little smooches.
Yeah.
Little food smooch.
I'm gonna come. Bruh.
Oh, yeah. I'm ready.
So, a brand new app this week became the most downloaded app. It is called the T app. Or, well, it's just called T. And it is supposed to be for an app for women who then share information about their terrible exes in an attempt to warn them about this terrible person.
Oh, okay.
This is something that's already been going on to some degree on the internet. There are these like little Facebook groups called "Am I Dating the Same Person?" that have like millions of followers and essentially do the same thing. And so the idea is that it is meant to alert women to predators. Or so they claim. I
This sounds like a slandering app.
Well, pretty much. And I think that the makers of the app knew what they were doing. Like, if you read the description, and I mean just the name, T, like, they know what the women are really going to do with this. You know that it's going to be unfair gossip, and largely isn't really going to be about exposing predators. And
Fake
so,
news.
essentially, it's just a place where random men get doxxed and have their reputation ruined without ever having to do anything, good or bad. Because all you need is an ugly, vindictive woman, and you're there. Your reputation is done. All your information is out there. You're going to get harassed. It's going to unfairly lower your chances of future dates, etc., etc.
Don't do that.
Yeah, so they give out, like, full names. Do they give out location?
Well, yeah, they have to for it to make sense. So, like,
yeah, I think
okay,
that might be illegal.
you know, like, hey, if you're in Kansas City and you run into this doofus, yeah,
Yeah,
it
doxing,
sounds illegal. I'm not sure where
it
the app is
does.
based. Maybe if like the app owners are out of the country,
Oh my
then
god.
they can get away without
Oh.
having to face American laws. But yeah, it does sound illegal because you are just
Yeah,
doxing
'cause-
people willy nilly.
Yeah, so doxing,
started?
it depends. Yeah, we did.
Oh.
You can start a match. But
Okay.
doxing, it's weird. It's morally dubious at best in most situations. But if you're sharing publicly, like if someone shares a Facebook page, right? Like they're sharing their entire life, and then you share that, that's considered doxing, kind of, but it's not legally. There's nothing legally wrong with it as long as you're not inciting violence or something or targeting that person. If you just show like their location or whatever, if it's publicly available and they put it up there in the first place, you can share that information, I believe. If you're sharing private information and private addresses, personal names and stuff like that, and like saying things about them, like slanderous things or inciting people to do things to them or go to their place or whatever, that's when you can be more likely to be legally liable for that type of stuff, and that would be under like harassment of a private person or something. Not I don't think the law would call it doxing, but it's a very gray area. People don't understand. Not all doxing is the same, and most of it is not illegal. It's just immoral.
Right.
Pretty gay.
So
Yeah.
I looked it up. The creator and owner is a Californian.
Ooh, he might be in a little bit of trouble there.
Yeah, he could be. More likely the people offering the information, but
Yeah.
part of the
Micah.
I'm trying to
The-
pick, man.
I guess the gimmick is that like the app tries to protect the women, so they're
The women. How much for the women?
it's trying to hide them as much as possible, and it sells itself as anonymous, which of course means that it didn't take very long before they got hacked. And suddenly
Yeah,
the
I figured
pictures of
that.
the women leaving the reviews were all over 4chan in a very short amount of time.
Oops.
So all of the women got reverse teed, which is hilarious. Most of them, someone did like a grid picture of like the women's profile pictures. Most of them were fat and ugly, of course. So
Nope.
that checks out. But it's
Yeah, so it's like doxing the doxers. It's kind of
right, just doxing them right back.
I mean, I don't feel too bad for him, honestly.
No, not really. And it's funny the pearl clutching from the liberal media. They're like, oh, like the headlines will say something like, oh, T was an app meant to help women, and then it got hacked. And it's like, no, that's not the story at all. There was a horrible app that women enjoyed gossiping and doxing random men on, and then they got a taste of their own medicine because they're very stupid, and
Justice.
somehow did not anticipate that happening.
They weren't the heroes we need. They were the heroes we wanted. Wait. I don't know if that's it. Maybe it is.
I think I brought something.
My leg. Whoever meleeed me broke my leg, and I'm very
Guys,
upset.
stop doing that.
I can't walk. You guys are ableist.
Did someone
Hey,
take
let
my
me break the other
gun?
one.
My gun never came down.
Did I break the other one?
What the heck?
Broke my arm.
Did it
No,
somehow
look
land up there?
Look up. It landed up there.
Dang
It's
it!
on the cliffside. Oh, I think mine landed on the cliffside too. Actually, no, it did. It's fine.
That sucks. That sucks. Ooh!
Yeah, I mean, I say justice is served. I mean, it's vigilante justice, but whatever, man.
But it's
You picked the land team.
super disappointing. Not surprising, but super disappointing that this would become the most popular app. Like
Yeah, that is crazy.
that's women for you, unfortunately.
Women.
They love the gossip.
I love the
Man.
gossip.
There's no way to get up there either.
Is there not?
There's not. I just
Nope.
ran around it.
Oh my gosh, there's not. That's wild.
It feels like an oversight.
I mean, technically, you did the oversight by not
Yeah.
oversighting. If you get my drift.
No, I didn't make this game.
Yeah, but you threw the stratagem without.
Yeah.
Don't gaslight me.
I'm not.
You didn't
gaslighting.
oversight. Get it? Oversight. You didn't see that. Oh, okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
Women. Oh.
Women.
Dude, we need that soundbite. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I do.
And they start laughing.
Hold on, I need to turn my light on.
Oh!
It got dark in here.
Darkness.
No parents.
Super gay.
What?
Oh.
Kinda makes it better.
No, that didn't. Oh no.
No. Wait. The books.
But anyway, ladies, this is why you just report bad things to the police.
Yeah.
And we have law and order.
Well, there's a reason they don't, is because it's not true. If it was as serious as they claim, then they would go to the authorities. Unless they're one of those, like...
Right, how are we supposed to believe anything you put on the T app?
Yeah. Unless they're, like, super anti-government,
It just sounds like spiteful stuff.
but... Or anti-authority.
Well, that's no excuse for slandering people.
Yeah. Shame. For shame.
I mean, if it were bad enough, you could start suing for defamation. You know, depending on the consequences. Like if you lost your job or something. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Women in HR, they do be like that though.
So true. What the heck are these tyrannomosauruses?
So, we got some
These pterodactyls.
more American nonsense for you. Tulsi Gabbard declassifies an intelligence document from 2020 showing some data regarding the DNC that was gathered by the Russian Foreign Intelligence Service. So basically the Russians found DNC communications that stated that Hillary Clinton suffered from intensified psycho-emotional problems, including uncontrolled fits of anger, aggression, and cheerfulness, type 2 diabetes, ischemic heart disease, deep vein thrombosis, and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease.
Not the diabetes.
Not the diabetes.
Oh, I'm trapped.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
I ran out of stems.
Wait, who is claiming this? Is this official?
Well, not claiming.
Oh, this is just fact.
Yes. All of the articles say alleged, but it's in the documents. These are communications
It's in the
that
documents.
the Russians found. And so what happened is Hillary saw an opportunity to kill two birds with one stone. And she saw that she could get back at the Russians
Dude,
for
shut up.
uncovering this and, get at her opponent. And started screaming, Russia collusion! They're colluding
Why
with
is Tommy-
Russia!
He's screaming like an insane person. Do you hear this?
No, I don't have the game sound on.
Oh my goodness. It's distracting me.
And so basically, if Russia, for whatever reason, ever decided to release that data, she could just say, well, they're lying because they've been colluding with Trump and it's all part of a job to slander me.
Mm.
And I'm not surprised that Tulsi Gabbard has released this, considering it was the administration at the time that put her on the no-fly list for absolutely no reason at all. Like, just absolutely betrayed one of their own party members.
Yeah. Wait, how did the Russians get a hold of this? They're just
I have no idea.
they're just intercepting.
Yep.
Friggin-
I have no idea how they got DNC communications. Like, that's
wild.
I really don't know. But
I mean,
that's their job.
I mean, it checks out. What they got. I mean, it checks out. She's
Yeah, she was on
Hillary's pretty crazy.
on a daily
No.
dose of heavy tranquilizers. So she was
What?
just. I mean, she was just
She
absolutely.
was sedated as hell.
Absolutely zooted. Half the time.
Yeah, I watched Benny Johnson did a supercut of these moments, and now looking back at it, I'm like, yeah, she was definitely zooted.
She was zooting and scooting.
Yeah, it checks out.
She was somewhere else. Sometimes it was obvious,
It-
weird moments of sudden anger and shouting, and then sudden moments of just happiness. Like the balloon. Remember the balloon shot?
No.
Where the balloons came down from the ceiling and she looks like the happiest person on earth. I think it was
Yeah,
that
she
at
looks
the end.
super high.
She looks just ecstatic. That's a famous one.
Yeah, I mean, I think they got all the dang Democrat electees or whatever you want to call them. Got them on a
I mean,
stack.
Hunter Biden recently said that Joe Biden was on stuff.
Yeah.
Well, he's
Yeah, I
literally
saw that
dying,
clip.
so that
He is
would check
literally
out.
dying. Yeah.
What is up with the Democratic candidates? Why are they always trying to prop up someone who's dying or who's absolutely out of their mind?
Because they can control that.
Yeah,
Like,
pretty
it's
much.
just nuts.
Easier to puppet.
But it's a bad way to, get someone elected. Because, like, who wants to go for that?
Well, they got a lot of institutions to push
But,
that forward.
Like, the one time they won, they, had to cheat to do it.
Yeah.
The other 2 times, they just flat out lost hard.
Hey,
What is this?
What did you...
Oh
Where did you
Took my
go? What the
stuff.
hell just happened?
my gosh.
I
you
just
took my warp pack.
I just saw you
Alright,
go
alright, alright,
into the ground. You just became one
No, you
with the
didn't.
ground.
No, it's watch.
Who?
I can teleport a
start-
short distance.
Teleporting.
If you do it back to back, though, you
Okay,
catch up
on
with
my
her.
screen, it looked like you just like slurped into the ground. And I was like, what in the world?
Can you
Like you were
teleport
just
up, or is it
tunneling.
just...
Nope, just whatever direction you're walking.
Okay.
And it's a short distance. Do not do it while you're walking down a hill because it does not change in elevation. So you will teleport forward and you will be in the air. And you fall.
Hmm.
So yeah, don't do that.
So anyway, politicians lying in the exact way that we suspected them of. Again, it's just barely news.
Yep.
Really. What are you doing?
I don't know. Maybe there's
His
buried
mom.
treasure. Nope, I don't see anything.
So Ghislaine Maxwell has been Epstein's partner in crime.
Yo.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
What is that called? When your name correlates to your actions in life?
I don't know.
It's not physiognomy. That's how you look. Nameology. I don't know. Carry on.
Oh, it's kind of a lot of bugs. Anyway, she's been given limited immunity by the DOJ. So she's currently in prison, and the idea is that they want her to give up names. They want her to name names, and in return, she can't be prosecuted for anything that she might confess during that time.
Yes.
If that makes sense. This is a pretty common deal, but it's got people worried because they're like, well, what if she doesn't name names? What if
gotta
this is all
name
for nothing and
names.
it's stupid? And I'm like, well, it's a limited immunity. It'll probably
The
get
lasso
around.
of truth.
It's only for the proceedings.
Right.
So it's whatever she says in the questioning.
But all the headlines are, oh, Trump gives Ghislaine Maxwell immunity, which makes him sound guilty as hell.
Bruh.
And it's like, well,
So misleading.
yeah, but not exactly what's happening. It's not quite right.
Also, he's not on that. What do you call it? Not bored. Why'd you guys spawn me back here?
Because
Hmm?
I thought this was where you died.
No, I died by Tommy. The committee. Trump's not on that committee, so it's probably some congressman who made that. It's Congress, probably,
Hmm.
who gave her that immunity, not Trump.
Oh!
No, just Trump administration. So they're just doing their thing to get more info.
There we go.
Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, what else are you supposed to do? Trying to get people high up incriminated. I mean,
Yeah,
You gotta get those names.
You know,
I mean,
I just
I mean,
hope,
she's
yeah,
just
if
a
I
small.
had
I hope
dirt
she
on
doesn't get
everybody,
gotted first.
Oh, yeah.
She's in
There's
big danger right now.
there's gonna be some jail cell video tampering and some guard sleeping going on. Definitely not getting paid.
And we
off.
know they'll get away with it too. Because, you know, everyone's going, oh, you know, we wouldn't ignore something like that since it, you know, happened with Epstein. And it's like, actually, because remember, one of the victims, Virginia Guffrey, or however you said her name, allegedly killed herself recently. And
Oh yeah.
there was pretty much nothing about that. I mean, maybe she really did, but just seemed just unlikely after she, you know, won in the end and got loads of money for it. Kind of seemed like someone didn't want her talking more. I don't know.
Yeah, a little bit.
I just hope that Trump stops acting like this isn't important.
Yeah. He's acting all but strange.
Like, this would be a huge show of good faith. A huge, like, it would give America so much hope to know that, you know, justice can prevail in this country. Like, it would mean a lot.
Yeah.
You know, like, sure, he's dead and a lot of the people who are involved are dead, but it's not really about that.
You wanna know that the people with the most power and the most money can still, you know, have justice enforced upon them. To
So we
not
know
have
it's
these
just
crazy
justice.
cabals.
It's justice and funds.
The justice, justice.
Right. You want to believe that no one is above the law.
Yes.
Because currently that's what it looks like, and it's just very, very depressing. Makes people feel like they can't believe in America.
It's dystopian, folks.
So yeah, we do need to sort this out.
Yeah, he definitely needs to. They need to win. They need something because it's not looking good.
I don't care if half our politicians and half of Hollywood goes to jail. If that's what has to happen, that's what happens.
Oh well, World War III starts because of it. Oh well, I don't care.
Justice is justice.
And funds.
It doesn't matter.
You're like Rorschach over here.
Oh no.
I don't care. Doesn't he just like start nuclear warfare because he's black and white about everything?
Pretty much.
I mean, I kind of admire that, honestly. I'm like, yeah, I mean,
And the writer gets regularly upset that people like him so much.
when he's right, he's right. Am I right, folks? Like, so the writer of Rorschach doesn't like that people like him.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Alan Moore
that's so funny.
is a huge libtard. And it's just dumb because it's like, oh, the character I named Rorschach, other people see him differently. Who would have guessed that such a thing could happen?
That's weird.
It's just ridiculous.
Oh,
It's one of those like retrospective things where you know, someone writes, some normal or relatively normal person writes something really good that people can relate to, and then as they become more and more a part of the swamp and more disconnected from reality, they start to disown the values of their past work.
Yeah.
It happens constantly, and it's really annoying.
They're like, you are gay now. You are gay. Why are you gay? Because I make you gay.
Anyway, I hope we get more updates about that. So it's funny. Last week we were talking about, or maybe it was the week before, about how the New York City mayor-elect
He's a commie.
he's a commie, and he wants
No, he's stupid.
federal funded grocery store. And it's funny because in Kansas City, Missouri, there actually is one. Well, kind of. It's completely empty.
Huh.
So in 2018, they started a federally funded and owned grocery store trial. And the idea is that it would be therefore affordable for everyone. But it's unfair, of course, because everyone is paying for it. Like, it doesn't actually make any sense. Oh, my potatoes are cheaper
Just don't think about it, bro.
everyone on the street is paying for my potatoes, and I'm also paying for their potatoes.
I'm gonna hoard all the potatoes for myself because they're free. Screw everyone else.
Right, it's stupid.
It just breaks down so quickly.
But yeah, it was called KC Sun Fresh. It has lost almost $1 million over the past year. And tens of millions since it opened. So they have been seriously losing on this store. Even though theoretically they should, it's cheap and they should have a lot of people buying.
Wait, so if they make a profit, does that go back into the tax
I
fund?
guess?
Or do the employees? I'm confused.
No, not the employees.
Employees get nothing.
Well, the employees get paid, I'm sure.
I guess they're government work orders.
I think they're technically government workers, yeah. But it had an ongoing problem where just nothing was ever fresh. They were always getting... At first, they were always just getting, like, things that were close to out of date, secondhand, so that they could get it cheap. And kind of like make up for the fact that they were selling cheap, which was
Mm-hmm.
a little on the scummy side, because it kind of implies that they know that the premise doesn't work and fiscally wasn't going to even out. But then it changed to they just never have meat and produce. Those shelves are empty. And it's just anything that's shelf stable. To now...
The bread lines, baby.
Right.
Let's freaking go.
To now, it's just empty.
Oh.
And
They don't even sell bread there anymore. It's so sad.
Jaeden, you landed on me.
Whoops, sorry.
Oh,
Watch where you're going.
oh, there's
Watch
a warp
where
pack here.
you're
I'll
going.
take that.
I will kick you, Micah.
Can't you just drop another one for yourself?
Yeah, I can now.
But basically, the same type of people who provide this are the same type of people who don't police very well, and thievery just became rampant. And so between that and it just, fiscally not really working out and the lack of fresh food, it's just empty. It's just completely empty now. And so I have a little video to a news report about that, just showing an empty grocery store that taxpayers are paying to run.
So it's still running? Or did they shut it down?
No, it's still running. Even though
There's nothing in the store.
Like it's operating, but it's also not operating. Like they're still funding its operation, even though, there's nothing to operate.
What do the employees do? Just sit around, do nothing?
I have no clue, I guess. I don't know.
They're like, well, I'm getting paid. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Oh yeah, I'd stick around.
That's wild.
That's what you do in the government. You get paid to sit around and do nothing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway, yeah, I think we can safely call this trial a big fat failure.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty safe to say. I would say it didn't work, which they are clearly trying not to admit. But yeah, it didn't work.
Yeah. Yeah, once you
Holy
start
Moses.
encroaching on private industry with like governmental influence, then you get into like very crony capitalism territory. It's not real competition because you're basically stacking the deck against every other company in the area. It's just not
Right.
That's not good. All it does is like deter competitive pricing, and everybody else is pushed out, and then the governmental industry is the only thing doing that thing, and then that gets really bad, and it's just every time I talk about like socialism, communism, it's just it condenses down to a single point of just retardation, and I can't even. There's nothing to argue. It's
I know. It's like
they just don't think about it.
It's just stupid. It just is really stupid.
Capitalism sure has some problems, but you just can't. You can't beat it in the.
No system is perfect.
Right, but you just can't. Like, economy, trading goods and services, you can't do that from the top down. That's insane. If you do, it just turns into, Russia, potato famine style, and just don't do it. How about we ship you to Russia? How about that?
Yeah.
You like communism so much.
What happens when you get desperate is, then they really start policing it, and then it's enforced, and suddenly this empty grocery store is the only place that you can get food, and then everyone's starving and everyone's paying to starve.
It's like, well, that's
It
fantastic.
happens every single time because people are evil.
We'll all starve together.
All starve
People are
together,
evil.
like the game. Except it won't be fun.
Don't starve in real life is just China or Russia.
Running around
It's
making
fantastic.
flower crowns to help our mental health.
Sanity.
There's a whole bunch of samples next to where that turret is I put down. If anyone's still in the city.
I don't know where that is.
It's just kind of in the
I
middle
see
of
some
the city.
samples.
I will
Oh,
throw you
here's
in the middle of the
something.
city.
Oh, there's a big man. Big man.
So this is New York City's future, and Minneapolis's future, and San Francisco's future.
Good. Let them suffer.
Probably the future of most major cities, unless they wise up, which
They just
will
push against law
probably not
enforcement.
occur.
So I just don't. They're like,
I know, they're like, we have to pursue these radical ideas, but we also can't enforce them.
I can't buy my fruit roll-ups because they're being stolen by the undocumented youths of America.
My samples are gone.
I think I probably took them.
You filthy thieves! So my next article I have to read out, so we'll just we'll just give that a minute. You know, folks are being positive about the new Fantastic Four movie. I'm pretty
Damn
surprised
it.
by that.
My turret killed me.
Really?
Yeah.
I need stims.
Why am I not?
I think
read
they're
the
probably
bottom.
wrong.
So for instance,
I got a feeling.
Nerdrotic said that it was mid and the ending was bad, but that he enjoyed it.
And then, of course,
It's one of
Silver
those.
Surfer, stupid.
And the drinker said, "Wow, what the hell just happened?
L-bomb.
Tommy-
Why were you
Kamikaze.
guys standing in it?"
That was wild.
Ah, shit.
I
Who
can't
died?
bring both of you back.
Oh, no. Oh, no. It's okay.
Oh, your turret
Some
killed me.
supplies here.
Good.
What?
I dropped some supplies.
I'm gonna grab him. Damn it. Well, we're screwed.
is
Micah,
that? Is that a turret?
Micah, run. Micah, run. Just
Where
get
do I
away.
go?
Just get away from the fight or we lose. Just stay away. Stay away
Oh
from
my
my
goodness.
turret. That's
Your
my
turret's
turret. has
freaking me out, dude.
54 kills, 55 kills, 57. Hell
Maybe
yeah.
I should stay near it. Maybe.
Nope.
Oh, never mind.
Stay alive for 1 minute so Tommy can get back in.
Where's the extraction? I need to leave this place.
No, you need Tommy to grab the samples.
Screw the samples.
But yeah, the only people who are giving it like glowing reviews are normies. The same ones who gave Superman glowing reviews and are like, "Oh, we're so
Yeah.
back."
Yeah.
And I'm like,
What was that?
Probably not. Probably not.
Yeah, this is definitely for that type of crowd, I suppose.
But this
Appeal
just
to the masses.
It's just so
retards.
all this stuff, these recent superhero projects are just so desperate. Like they just reek of greed. Like they're just so desperate to start this big thing, this big cinematic universe. Like Fantastic Four movie, sure, that's fine, sounds good, but for some reason it just starts really late in their history. Like, it doesn't have to be an origin movie, but it starts really late in their history. And
I'm fine with that.
it's like a setup for a new Avengers movie. And that's what it's all about.
Bruh. That's so dumb.
And so one of, like, the common complaints about the movie is that the characters don't really get developed because they're kind of just where they're at. And it's like the same thing with Superman. It's like new Superman movie. That's great. We haven't had one in, like over a decade. So that's good. But it can't just be a Superman movie. It's got to be setting up all of these other things. And
Wait, did he die? Oh my gosh, dude.
it's got to start weirdly late into his history. Yet again, didn't have to be an origins movie. That was fine. That is, it starts later in his career, but super weird that it's like a whole 3 years in and no one really gets introduced, and there's just an infinite number of things happening at once.
Yeah.
And it's like, just stop doing that. Why does it always have to be
Yeah, I
something?
mean, it is strange. They're just like jumping midpoint into a group of heroes. I don't think they've learned anything. They've learned nothing from this.
Because, I mean, like, Fantastic Four.
What the hell?
Oh no.
It's like there's so much character development that happens before.
Leave! Leave!
Oh,
Sue
you're gonna have
goes
to
and
dive.
gets-
What is the ship doing?
Dive, dive, dive,
What the ship doing?
dive.
Yo, the ship we twerking. Hey. You're welcome. Yes.
Tommy says he can hear you chewing very clearly.
Who?
It's
Micah.
hot.
Yeah, we all can.
Ooh, that's not my fault. This pizza's so delicious.
So there is Trump issues an executive
Can you hear
order.
this clearly?
An executive order to end crime and disorder, and I want to read a little bit of it for you. All right, so it's ending vagrancy and restoring order. The order directs the Attorney General to reverse judicial precedents and end consents decrees that limit state and local government's ability to commit individuals on the streets who are a risk to themselves or others. The order requires the Attorney General to work with the Secretary of Health and Human Services, Secretary of Housing and Urban Development, and the Secretary of Transportation to prioritize grants for states and municipalities that enforce prohibitions on open illicit drug use, urban camping and loitering, or urban squatting, and track the location of sex offenders. Gotta track those babies. The order redirects funding to ensure that individuals camping on streets and causing public disorder and that are suffering from serious mental illness or addiction are moved into treatment centers, assisted outpatient treatment, or other facilities. The order ensures discretionary grants for substance use disorder prevention, treatment, and recovery do not fund drug injection sites or illicit drug use. The order stops sex offenders who receive homelessness assistance from being housed with children and allows programs to exclusively house women and children. And then there's just some other stuff
I like
about drugs that's sort of just reiterating stuff. So basically, the idea is if you're on the street,
Drugs.
you got two options. You leave, or we're going to force you to go to rehab. There's none of this optional nonsense. There's none of this drug care, free needles that just enables them to do whatever.
So that's a federal law.
Well, it's an order for the attorney.
More like guidelines.
Yeah.
Like guideline.
It's definitely not law, but the attorney general to... Sorry, I got distracted. My Lego people are falling over.
Oh no, bro.
Anyway, to put these things into action and, make sure that people are, law enforcement is actually putting this into action, and we're not funding any free needle crap, and we're not giving benefits to sex offenders.
Yeah. I mean, I like that. I like it. I mean,
And people are super excited because it's
Good.
like it kind of brings back asylums. Like, it doesn't really, but it kind of does, in the sense that it is now not nearly as much of a choice, and B, it redirects funding towards those kinds of businesses and gives those businesses more business because people are, being forced to do it. Because he's saying, hey, if you got a, drug addiction or a mental health issue and you're just absolutely losing your mind on the side of the street and being a danger to people, like, we're going to force you to go somewhere about it.
yeah.
So it is kind of bringing that back, or it will
But my
create
free
that
will.
in time.
My free will is being infringed upon.
Well, you don't like you like when
Dude, what about their agency, bro?
when you break the
What
law.
if they want to be slumped over
no.
like a zombie?
Listen. When you break the law, you forfeit some of your rights. Like, we all know that. We all get that. And so this is essentially the same thing. If you're camping or loitering or trafficking or doing drugs out in the open or any of that illegal stuff, which most of them are,
It is my right to shoot up heroin in front of children.
then you have
thought this was America.
forfeited your right of choice, and we're gonna put you somewhere where you can get help and not be a danger to others.
I thought this was America. Holy, that turd is gone. This is the Thunderdome, baby.
Oh yeah, you're gonna die a lot.
Welcome to the
That's why I didn't-
Thunderdome!
That's why I didn't bring a weapon.
Whoops. There's my gun. Huzzah! Woo!
Orbital strike.
Get orbital striked, idiot!
You nerd.
Oh my gosh! I was trying to get out of there. Somebody
think I
throw me
reinforced
not
the
in the
crime
middle.
I threw you in the middle.
You son of a bitch.
I died just as I threw
Oh my
it, so
gosh.
I didn't really have time to aim.
Oh my gosh. Tommy's about to
Oh,
blow.
no. What do you mean?
That's what he said. Kind of.
Do you mean he's leaving?
He said he about to blow.
What does that
Say
mean?
blue.
Oh, you know what it means.
No, I don't.
Oh, you know.
You know, you just don't want to say it. You know what it is in your heart.
Tommy's gay?
No,
Yes.
you're gay.
Oh!
I don't. I think I would know.
No, you wouldn't.
What?
Who is gay? So who is gay?
You are gay. You say so.
I am not gay.
Yes, you are.
I swear.
Oh, everything's on fire.
It's beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, why is everything on fire?
As I told it to. Yes.
What the ligma?
Anyway, I have no stigma against asylums. I believe that in this day and age, we are capable of doing it ethically. In fact, I think lots of people were doing it ethically when that sort of thing got shut down. Because that was like in the 80s. When we weren't, you know, like,
Yeah.
I know that there was like a lot of terrible experiments going on, but we weren't electroshocking people anymore. And a lot of the residents of those types of places were perfectly voluntary
Sometimes you gotta ride the lightning.
until that big ol' stigma came up and everybody got in arms about nothing as per usual. So
Killed me.
I think we could do better this time. We can make it work. We can, you know,
Yeah.
help crazy people to
Yeah.
have, you know, some
Some
level
form
of a
of
life.
quality of life.
And, yeah. And then
Instead of slumped over like a zombie on the street.
right. And then simultaneously have them not be,
Yeah, affecting the public.
yeah, negatively affecting anyone else.
Yeah, I mean, if you're proven to just lash out at people in public, just like be insane, then I mean, yeah, it's just a prison for crazy people that have, you know, maybe some therapies for you or drugs or whatever to help your mental state instead of being in prison where you're going to get, you know, pretty much nothing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like that's more compassionate than them going in and out of the prison system over and over again and wasting even more money on not getting them help. I don't.
Right, because
I
if they're
don't
just
know what they expect.
crazy or if they're just an addict, then it's like you can't break the cycle. Like, you have to do something other than prison.
Yeah. And some states, they're like, just let them back out into the streets after they're proven to be a threat to the public. They're like, whatever. They'll be fine. Give him some clean needles. He'll find his way.
Yeah, he'll find his way to more drugs.
Yeah. Those Savannah Hernandez videos are crazy. People
That's
with
insane.
holes in their hands. Just holes in their bodies. Where there ain't supposed
Yeah,
to be
isn't
no
that like-
holes.
Is that horse tranquilizer that does that? Or is that a different one? They inject something into them to where it makes like their flesh deteriorate and not heal.
Oh, I don't know.
I think it's horse drink.
I thought it was
If horse strength does that, I don't know.
No. It was just something they nicknamed crocodile.
Crocodile. I thought that was a
Right?
mixture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a mixture of something, but like it makes your skin does stuff to your skin.
Yeah, it makes it all wackadoo. In a way, it won't like heal anymore. It's like permanent damage to your flesh. It's very terrifying.
It's disgusting.
Crocodilos. It really is nasty, bro. Crocodilus. These people need help, bro.
Yeah.
They need to be put into a facility. I don't understand. But my agency. I need more meth, please. Please, boss.
I need my fent.
give me the pass the fent.
I'm tired, boss. I need the fent.
Like you're not in control of your faculties anymore, sir. You're not getting any more fent. Your brain has been hijacked.
So we now go to our friends on the other side of the pond for more shenanigans. That lovely little island, England. So a UK school punishes kids for wearing the Union Jack on Culture Day. They were like,
yeah, I
no,
think I heard
not
about
like
that one."
that.
Yeah, the teacher was like,
Not our
pulled her
culture.
aside. I think she said the teacher pulled her aside and immediately like tried to get her to swap clothes because, for reasons I don't.
Well,
'Cause
there
the
have
teacher's
been
insane, I guess.
several examples of this. This has happened many times over the years, but this one was the biggest of all. This was at Ormiston Sandwell Academy, and they put dozens of kids into isolation.
Put them in straight jackets.
Just straight up separated them from everyone else. Sit down, shut up.
We can't have this patriotism.
And I'm not sure if all of them got isolated, but there were like 30 kids that got in trouble for this. Because, you know,
But why?
it's England, and the English children were going to be celebrating their culture, which is represented by the Union Jack. These people ain't got no sense.
I just don't understand, man.
So, I mean, the school has apologized and everything, but they're not really sorry. Those idiots. I mean, it can't have
why
just
do you
been
have to
one
do
or
it in the
two
first place?
teachers, you know. It was a group effort to be stupid.
Why is it a problem in the first place? I don't understand. Is there an argument for this? Did they make an
No, they
argument?
didn't have
They're just
any good argument at all. I think it's just a white racism thing.
Nice.
It's got to be something like that, because when they announced Culture Day, obviously they were looking for something else. Because these libtards, they think that the West doesn't have a culture and white people haven't contributed anything, and that's because the answer is almost everything. And they're so saturated in it, they don't even realize. They don't even realize.
understand.
built all the things, actually. But in the UK, much worse things will happen to your child than that. So a 9-year-old girl in East London was shot in the head during a gang shootout. 3 dudes.
I thought guns were illegal.
Well, that's the funny thing.
Why was she shooting people?
Lawbreakers
FAFO.
always have guns. And when the
They should've
people
followed the
are
law.
not armed, then no one is there to stop them. Funny how that works out every single time.
I think that's propaganda.
But 3 dudes, Ali Nasser, Keenan Daju, and
Ayo, doggo.
Adoju. I can't.
Yo,
I'm
doggo.
gonna stop trying to pronounce his name because it's sounding bad.
Oy vey.
It's AYDOGDU. A dog do. Maybe.
A dog doo doo.
And
Oh no, a dog doo doo.
his
ride to my front
comrade
porch.
Mustafa Kiziltum. They are members of a gang called the Hackney Turks.
Nice.
From
It's descriptive.
and they were outside a restaurant when the Tottenham Turks, a rival gang, attempted to take them out once and for all. A little girl who was at a table in the restaurant caught a stray bullet, actually the first bullet, and had to have her skull rebuilt with titanium
Oh.
and 3 months recovery in the hospital. She now has...
Oh, she's alive?
She's alive, although
Holy-
she
What the
will
great-
have physical and cognitive difficulties for the rest of her life. To the extent
Oh, they had to rebuild her head,
Y-
bro. What
yeah.
the hell?
I don't know
that
how
is
bad it is. I
crazy.
don't know to what extent, because
Dude,
know
she's like Cyborg
it's
from Teen Titans
it's
now.
like a child and she's like protected from
yeah.
having too much information about that. But a bullet.
So, anyways, the criminals were let free.
A bullet through
10 minutes after
a
being
bullet through
arrested.
the brain. Chances are she's retarded or something very close.
Nurse.
Hopefully not, but unfortunately that's probably the reality. So she's not dead, thankfully, but what she got may not be that much better. So it's horrifying. They didn't catch anyone. They have a suspect, but they don't really have a lot of evidence to pin on him. So this probably won't go anywhere. That's what the papers seem to think anyway.
Why can't they just like
This is just another day. Take out the gang?
Yeah, why can't they just
Just take out the
off with their heads,
gangs.
you know what I'm saying?
Actually,
Yeah, just like the entire game.
actually police by taking out all the lawbreakers. Well, gee, I don't know. I think I think that would be racist, probably.
Like, was there no witnesses to who shot each other? Like, I just like,
Well, it was drive-by, so
dude.
I don't think the person who shot this child is going to face justice, at least not now.
And if he does, they probably won't be because of that.
Yeah, it'll probably be for a different offense, and if not, well, he'll find justice after death.
Is that true?
He will be dealt with. Yeah, it's just horrifying. It's gotten to the point where you've got multiple rival gangs just shooting each other up, so that like even in relatively nice places, there's little girls getting shot through the head. Like, just trying to have a nice family dinner. Just
trying to have some tea and crumpets.
Oh, what a wonderful Sunday brunch. Oh, I love my family. I mean, the time of our lives.
What a strapping young brown gentleman riding along. They definitely won't do anything
Oh, look at them
questionable.
go. Diversity is our strength, don't you know?
I love diversity.
Ah, it's merely a flesh wound, my dear. Don't pay you any mind.
Don't live, that's what's important.
Oh my gosh.
Little warning would have been nice. So here's a similar story that kind of ended differently. So a child was robbed on his street of his bike at knife point by a teenager. But wouldn't you know it, the boy's father just so happened to be driving down the street and witnessed it. And in the video down below, I'll put it in the chat in a second, he just chases down the thief and just completely takes him out. Just poof. Just runs him right over. Or
wait, with his car?
Yeah, more runs into him.
Yo,
he kind of got him like between a wall and just pew,
that is awesome.
Just smushed that guy. So he'll probably be on trial for murder soon.
Oh well.
I mean, he may.
What can you do?
Yeah, very unfortunate that it was a teenager. He probably didn't even know. Probably, for all he knew, it was probably an adult.
Yeah.
And it's sort of, it's like, on one hand, yes, you could call that murder, and I definitely can't condone it, but I can understand. Imagine this kind of stuff happens to your family all the time. There's absolutely no law and order to speak of whatsoever.
Yeah.
You just saw someone threaten your son's life with a knife. You don't know what he's about to do next. So you just see red and do the most immediate preventative action that you can do.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a knife, so
It makes perfect sense.
he's threatening your kid with a knife. I mean, shoot.
Right?
I mean, you don't have any other
Like,
thing to do.
right? Like, you can't call it self-defense, but you could say you're defending someone else.
Yeah, I mean, you can't rely on the police. Like, that's literally, the popo don't work there. Let's say that. It does not work.
Yeah.
So they'll arrest you, but nobody else.
Right. Because the fact that he chased him down is like the only... It's like the thing that makes it questionable. But when you think about what these people have been through, it's like... Yeah.
Understandable.
Understandable.
It's probably happened to him like 5 other times. He's just like, all right, that's it.
Right. If like someone in America lived in a bad neighborhood and people were trying to knife up his kid all the time, and then one day he finally witnesses it, and
Yeah.
he just snaps and takes the guy out, it would be like, well, yeah.
I get it.
You know, that would be
Hard drive.
You know, because like it could easily happen in America in the right place. Like, you know, it could be in New York City. Maybe this guy is an actual murderer, killed multiple people, but he keeps getting let out on cashless bail. You know, and he's threatening this dude's son with a knife. Yeah. You probably wouldn't hesitate to run him over either.
Yeah, it's time.
And,
it's time for
you know,
some justice.
The city of New York would definitely prosecute you for that, for heroism.
Whoa.
So anyway, I encourage you to watch the video, and I can't condone any of the behavior, but I can say it looked really cool.
Britain, rise up.
That's all I can say. Yeah, if the Brits don't do anything, then they're done for. They're gonna get taken over, and they're done.
They deserve to be extinguished.
There are no, you know, I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but I don't think there are any political solutions for them left.
Nope.
Like, they're literally not allowed to defend themselves against evil invaders, and the police, who aren't really that effective at any time, are on the side of the invaders because the government is.
Mm-hmm.
So in the lexicon of my generation, they're cooked.
Oh, they cooked for real.
They cooked for real, fam.
For real.
I'm not saying anyone should get violent and go crazy, but all I'm saying is that there aren't really any other options left other than just letting it happen.
What is this objective?
It's really interesting. I listen to
Evacuate citizens.
Carl Benjamin's live streams every once in a while when I have the time.
Carl Benjamin.
And when I'm multitasking something, because his audio is like really quiet for some reason. So
He's like a true British man.
I can't be just doing anything while listening to him. Because if I'm doing something even mildly noisy, I can't understand him. But anyway, his followers bring that up all the time.
What?
You
No
know,
political solutions?
Yeah. And he's like, well,
Yeah.
I agree with you, but you know, what you know, good am I to my family if I'm in jail, so I'm not going to invite that.
Well, America did something like that, and they had to literally put them and their entire community on the line to push back tyranny. So
Yeah.
I
And I
mean-
mean that's my thought is like I can definitely respect his opinion, especially since he's old. And, you know, not much good for battle, but it's like I get it, but at the same time,
Don't hit buttons yet. We gotta get rid of the fire
what
and
good
the
is your children's future
Mm-hmm.
if the other guys win?
Yeah, they'll
Like,
have
what will
no
it matter?
future.
Like, if
They'll be
you're-
subjugated.
If they all get like,
They will
you
be
know,
subjugated by Muhammad and his other friend Muhammad.
raped and forcefully married off, and then they're you know, forced to reproduce, and then their children get the same, even worse fate at a younger age, you know, and never having experienced anything of England, then what does it matter?
Yeah.
All right, no more fire.
So it's like it's like you've got
No
to
fire.
organize, you've got to do something.
Micah, would you like a warp?
If
pack?
no one has the balls to organize,
Yes.
then nothing will ever happen, and none of it
Oh,
will
there-
matter,
there-
because in, you know, less than a decade it'll all be gone.
Yeah. I mean, he's what is he? He's not atheist. He's
Well, yeah.
theist. Maybe?
He's agnostic. He's like in this weird position
Agnostic.
where he doesn't believe in God, but he believes in the value of the Bible, and he believes in, it's really specific. He believes in religion as like a tool to keep a society behaving, and he recognizes that Christianity is the most moral and effective of all of them.
Oh, yeah, I got a coworker.
So he
like that.
doesn't believe in God, but he's like hugely supportive
Great
of
guy.
Christianity. It's a very odd position and confusing at times.
Yeah. Jensen, you say you got a coworker that's like
Yes,
that?
I have a coworker who believes the exact thing.
It's fascinating.
Not a Christian at all.
You ask him why he's
but
gay?
He believes, no, really, but he believes that yes, religions are important, and they set good values that we should hold ourselves to.
Are you so quiet?
We're not hearing you very well.
Hello?
You're so quiet, my friend.
Are you like far away from your mic or something?
No. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
It's
just
you're
not
just quiet.
super clear.
I'll crank you up.
Mic cable.
Crank you.
Oh.
He's gonna crank you.
I'll put you at one. Actually, I'll put you at 200%. There you go. Oh.
Enhance.
200%, Jensen. Yeah, I mean, I
Enhance.
it's like that's just dumb. I mean, I appreciate the support, but at the same time, like, just make the final step, my friend. Can you just like save yourself and, you know, accept things? Like, why you gotta be so? Why you gotta put yourself so high up and not acknowledge things how they are?
Oh,
I don't know if it's pride or
What
What it is, but-
behavior specifically?
acknowledging Christianity in all of its benefits and being like, yeah, but it's actually not real because science.
I don't know.
yeah, some people.
It's weird to like
My
like,
100-year-old science is
acknowledge that like morals have to come from somewhere, and acknowledging the correctness of the morals produced by this god, and then denying that that god exists. It's very odd.
It's like, this really
It-
works really
it's
well
like-
for people who believe in this stuff, but I'm not going to do that.
It's like saying, I acknowledge that strawberries taste good, but I don't really believe that strawberries are a thing. It's like, how did you
It's
how
not
do
real.
you-
It's fake.
like how did
It's
you
fiction.
taste the strawberry
fiction.
and then deny the strawberry?
Yeah.
They're
kinda
very,
wild.
very good, but they're not for me.
Oh.
Dang, that was rough.
Oh my gosh, I'm dead. Yeah,
I'm not
I
sure.
don't like that position, but
I mean,
but
it's certainly better than nothing.
one of the reasons
But
why I brought it up for him to believe that is because he's very concerned about like a worldly like he's concerned about his family and himself. Like, I mean, you shouldn't not care, but like at the same time you have to have I don't know.
I think,
What would
well,
be the
I
right
think you have
term?
to
Like,
just have like a good perspective of the future.
you got to fight for like principles and morality in the spiritual sense to fully break
Right, your family's
like a
important, but
governmental body.
there's more than that
Yeah.
in your life. And it's like your family lives in this world too.
Yeah.
You know,
I
you're
mean, you can make an argument for like physical reasons why, but I'm like, I think you need a spiritual aspect to really have a, you know, up in arms moment. Like, I really am fighting for what's right, what's true, like the rights of us, but also, you know, something more.
well, I like to
So
think
you have
that-
to be good with sacrificing yourself and your family for it,
right.
if that makes sense. Like a higher calling. Not to say that they're not a priority, but like, you know, I don't know. You gotta have that spirit within you, which obviously he does not. I think
Right,
he's
because you
trying to
have-
get there, but
Because you have morality without God, and morality without God is not the highest calling.
yeah.
Because, like, morality should, like, in an atheist's life, morality should be the highest calling. But without God, it isn't. Because without that allegiance, you are then in this position where
Oops.
you are used to moral
God.
sacrifice.
Yeah.
And so then, you know, your comfort, your safety, or at least what you have right now, the comfort and safety you have in the now, becomes the priority.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. You can't fully break free and do what needs to be done because you're bound by, you know, that type of stuff.
Right. But when you've got that higher quality, then it becomes you're always looking to the future. You're always looking to what will be, what is coming. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what Christianity is all about, is be prepared.
Like, what should I do? Not because the world is telling me to do a thing, or because of the consequences. If the world's telling me that those consequences are bad, like, what does God want me to do in this situation, despite what will happen
Right.
or what could happen?
Oh
It's like
my
you don't-
gosh, there's so much happening right now.
You have less worry about that because you know for sure that you're making the right decision, no matter what happens. So he does not have that, so he's not going to take that step.
Yeah.
Like, our forefathers had that, and they're like, well, screw this. We are...
He's got that
best.
recognition of what's right without the motivation of
Yeah.
ensuring that it happens, or standing up for it, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, he does. You
That's
know,
like...
I still respect him. Like I still, Like he still he still does to some degree by talking about it. I think he's still got, especially in, you know, England where they're silencing people, he's still got a good deal of balls there. But
yeah, he inspires the next generation to fight for British values and have, you know, good head on their shoulders, and he's being a good elder in that way. But I mean, maybe he's saying this behind closed doors and he's just outwardly like
yeah, maybe
displaying that, oh, I'm totally agreeing with the government.
maybe he's the
you
leader
know?
of the underground revolution. Who knows?
Yeah. So I mean, I could be totally wrong.
I certainly wouldn't tell anyone.
I mean, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't say anything.
I would definitely never start my own militia.
But this goes for anybody. Like, that's, you have to be squared away with your creator basically before you go into battle.
Yeah, it's true. I agree.
Otherwise, you're just lost in the sauce.
Lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just.
Did Jensen leave? Oh, he's back.
Yeah, my only concern is how much time do they really have left? Because when you got a place where like rape is reported every hour in London, it's like how much longer can you sustain that? When the most popular, you know, baby name is Muhammad, and you have whole towns that don't have a single English person living in them, and you know, all of your top leaders are Muslim and have made it clear that they have no allegiance to British culture or the British public. It's like, how much time do you really have? How much inspiring of the next generation can you really do before there isn't one?
Yeah. Yeah, I would not get your hopes up in the a political system of Britain. It's just not. It just ain't it. Like, we have lots of safeguards in the U.S. Britain, not so much. They're already, you know, like half sunk, basically.
No, I agree, and that moves perfectly into our next article. If anyone has any doubt about those statements, so I think Jensen is like struggling to be heard or something.
It's probably, I haven't heard him in a while.
He's probably like, oh, why can't you hear me? Oh. Well, when we hear you, we'll let you know, just to be clear. So, he says his mic is not working. We noticed. So, the UK enacts, so it's an ID to look at adult sites. So you have to have identification for adult sites. And now this sounds like a good thing at first, because this is something that the US has done, and it has been incredibly effective in the states where it has been enacted. Like, the numbers are like looking good. Like people can still find free porn, but it's no longer to the point where kids accidentally find it, and that's the important thing.
Yeah.
Is that kids are not actively discovering it, and porn isn't always appearing because of, you know, weird Google searches. You know, there isn't as much ads or anything else. So it's
right.
It is working on a preferable level, even if it's not to the extent that one would want. But
Do you have to have a special license? Do you get a little card in the mail?
No.
You whip it out. You're just like, Actually,
So
I have an idea for
the
this.
UK has chosen to make this as broad as possible. And so people have been having to show their IDs for all kinds of things. Pretty much every social media site. People have even been locked out of their private Discord channels, like ones that they created, until they input ID. And so basically what this
What?
is you need to
Sounds like China.
you need to show your ID to use the internet.
It's China. It's China, folks.
Like, it's not quite that. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it's pretty darn close. To log into almost anything, you need ID.
All right, that is a bit concerning.
And that is it's more than a bit concerning. These are the people who harass and jail people for social media posts. I think it was like
arrest you with, my dear.
Like, it was over 1,000 people who got jailed for social media posts last year. And it's been, like, pretty consistent for the last 5 years. Ever so slightly growing. And I think that this will allow them to get that step up to do even more. Because, like, even when they don't jail someone, there's still some ass who's going to someone's house and harassing them and taking their belongings, and it's just a whole intimidation thing. So they can silence whoever they want. And so that's all this is this is just giving the UK the power to identify and spy on whoever.
Yeah.
And the uproar has been incredible, which is good, but also really disappointing because this is what it took, guys. Like, all of your mothers and sisters and daughters are being raped by Middle Easterners relentlessly, but it was the invasion of your internet privacy that's getting you riled up. Okay, well, at least
that's enough.
At least this is where I draw the line, mister. I mean, at least something did it, I guess.
I'm disappointed.
But really,
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
oh
my gosh. What the?
It's a good thing I didn't go down there. So I'm glad that they're mad, but also it's like you're just a little
mad.
bit. You're a little
So
bit
sad.
disappointing that this is, this is what it takes to piss off the young people. Is you take away their internet rights. But
yeah,
it's
to be anonymous online.
But it's also like just a hilarious contradiction to their latest policies, because 16-year-olds can vote. So you have to be at least 18 to access almost any corner of the internet.
Oh my
But
goodness.
you can vote.
We're able to vote at 16, yeah. Yeah.
It's totally not just a... Micah, do you throw me to your left?
Yeah. Oh,
I'm in.
never mind. Topsy-turvy land, baby.
I can't remember what I was saying.
Let's go along for the
I'm
ride.
trying to find my gun. Got a meme here somewhere. There we go. There she is. Oh!
Oh!
I just turned around and just got one-shotted. I was like, yay, my gun. Here we go. Nope. Absolutely not.
You're not dying, bro. I'm giving this guy back shots, and he's not dying.
So yeah, this has infiltrated a lot of private spaces on the internet. It's basically removed Brits from being anonymous. Because now when you post something, they know who you are. And you should be mad.
This is
And you
the...
shouldn't be so damn surprised.
Oh! I just got ran over. Dude, this guy is... Why is this big guy so... Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think you need to be semi-anonymous online, like have the choice. I mean, otherwise, like, bad things happen. And it's not everyone's right to know who you are, unless you're, like, on a certain platform.
No. Because we
That,
have
you know.
freedom of, our, freedom of speech and our right to our own personal opinions.
Yeah.
Delivered in any which way. You know, it's like, it's for the same reason you don't want your texts public. Because
Yeah.
not because you're like saying anything wrong on a regular basis, or oh, you've got so much to hide and you're an evil person, but just because everything can be misconstrued, everything can be taken out of context.
It's my private business.
There's
no right to...
There's no sense of like nuance or tone or anything like that. People read it however they want to. And so this is a similar thing, but you know, then someone's employer sees it and it's suddenly this big problem because there's no sense of understanding or anything else.
Hey, Jensen's
I
back?
heard that.
Question mark?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we heard that.
Oh shit!
Wow.
It's a good thing you weren't really saying the N-word. That would have been bad. Imagine he just comes in randomly.
That would be
Like, what
awesome.
the hell, dude?
It wouldn't be me this time.
It wouldn't be you this time. Hey, I was about to do that. Dude, it is so annoying not having contact with Tommy. Because he keeps either
He can hear you.
blowing us up,
Hey, yo.
or he's just always blowing us.
He's
Neither
talking
did
in
I.
game chat. You just can't hear him because your game audio's off.
No, I know. I can see it like blinking.
He said he didn't do that.
But he can come into the Discord
You can
if
come.
he wants to be helpful and stop blowing us all up.
Nah. He wants to be elusive. Like a woman.
All right. I guess he has a right to his anonymity.
He's her rat. My rats. Oh! But yeah, I don't think the government should be, you know, knowing all of your business, private business. Like, that's just super overreach. Now, if you're talking... Okay, if
Yeah,
you're...
it makes Underground Revolution a lot harder.
Yeah, I mean,
Not that
if
they
you're
should be communicating by those means anyway, if they're smart, but still.
if you're on like a public platform, okay, think about a public park, right? Well, you sacrifice some privacy because you're in a public place, and you know, therefore you can be identified.
Right.
But if you're, in your house and you're doing whatever, then that's private business, and the government has no right to like grab that or know what you're doing.
You shouldn't be watching
Yeah,
your
know.
private goon sessions.
But the but they keep pushing the boundaries. Like what was that thing they did a while ago after 9/11 that really pushed the privacy of like citizens?
FISA bill?
Patriot Act, yeah. That was
Sus.
probably where it all
Well,
not where it all started, but
times of
very-
crisis is when you move to grab power.
yeah, pretty much.
The
So
people will let
it's just
you
been
make whatever ridiculous legislation as long as it makes them feel safer. Every time. Every time.
comparatively, we still have lots of privacy rights and everything, but like in Europe and
Especially
stuff like
now.
that,
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's eroding very fast. They don't have,
Very, very fast.
yeah. So, and then like if you look at China, there is no like privacy rights or anything. They just come seize whatever they want, tell you you're guilty, throw you in the gulag.
They just come and see.
Look at all of your activity online and on the streets with cameras watching you every moment.
Oi, we see you
It's,
like those new Sydney Sweeney ads. What are you, some kind of Nazi?
You got a license to look at Sydney Sweeney?
I've got 4 Sydney Sweeney looking license.
Yeah,
You can never be
very
too
well.
safe.
they're like tickets that you tear off every time. Like, oh, I gotta redeem it.
Alright. 1 admission to 1 partial titty peek. He flashes a picture of Sydney Sweeney under his coat. Oh, come on! That was too quick!
It's a little bit
What
more.
are you doing?
Oh!
I paid good money for that, Stub.
Couple seconds more, please.
Come on.
Oh,
Just one
Is
more
this guy
titty
just not
flash.
die?
Oh, alright, sir. I guess so. He does it at lightning speed. Oh, come on. That was even faster this time.
this is a good skit.
You're doing this to get me, you are? Just doing me job, sir. Just doing me job.
He's like
I
a
don't
government
corral
official.
the titty pics, sir. Puts food on the table. For me youngins,
He's
don't
like-
you know?
His job as a government official is to show you Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah. This is the dumbest job ever. Have you seen that new ad campaign with Sydney Sweeney?
Pretty
Is it
great.
the one with the soap or something?
No.
No.
Or is that a different
It's,
person?
it's more recent.
Newer.
So it's for jeans, and it's just her looking saucy in denim, and the whole tagline is Sydney Sweeney has good jeans, which is it's a double entendre, of course,
Mm,
which is
clever.
fine, and it works. And it's been
Are the
effective.
jeans made in China?
Oh, I don't know. Who knows? But people, or I guess libtards, I should say specifically, have been calling it Nazi propaganda. Because they're like, oh,
Jeans are Nazi?
blonde-haired, blue-eyed Sydney Sweeney, and you're saying that she has good jeans.
She does.
Oh, this
She's attractive.
Yeah, gay? You don't think she has
this
good
country's
genes?
gone to the dogs because our ad campaigns are Nazi propaganda. Just like you're just ugly and mad about it.
This is like when they're calling exercise Nazi behavior. They're like, this is super right
Dude, that was
wing.
so funny.
Exercising is right wing behavior. It's like, okay, keep telling on yourself.
Pretty
I
much.
think something's wrong with you.
Would anybody
That is
like
crazy.
a warp pack?
But it's funny because
I'll buy a pair.
just a couple years ago, their ad campaign was all
Jaeden,
obese
take this
people.
warp pack.
They switched it up. They're like, this sucks. No one wants to fit in these jeans.
Yeah, no one wants to buy these jeans if they're gonna look like this and that.
Jaeden, take the warp pack.
I don't know where it is.
The warp
I
pack.
just
It's right
tagged it.
there.
I'm
It's
tagging
right
it now.
there.
Oh,
I'm right next to you.
The warp
I
pack.
thought it was
didn't
just
even
lying
need to
around
tag
somewhere.
that.
How do you operate this?
Hold down space while moving.
Oh!
Only do it when the light is purple or you'll catch on fire.
I mean, catching on fire is kind of fun.
Oh! What the hell is going on?
I think I'll buy a pair now.
What brand was it for? Because I'm buying jeans right now.
Dude,
I
should all buy it.
I forgot.
Unless they're made in like Guangdong, China.
I mean,
Then I'm
if
not
they're
buying it.
Yeah, they
then I'm buying
probably are.
jeans.
Dude, I was looking up dice, like wooden dice on Etsy, and you know, I do my research to make sure I'm not getting like
So many of them are just like
Gypped.
laser cut in China, right?
literally, dude, I looked up 5 different people who are selling dice. They were like $30 to $40, some were 50, and they were all like, "Oh, we're partnered with Guangdong, China manufacturing." Like, you bastards.
Guangdong.
Yeah.
You
Etsy
conniving.
Etsy has become so oversaturated with
all
like
China.
the Amazon nonsense.
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
like,
no.
this is supposed to be for people who
Oh,
make things in house, you know, in their little workshops.
Right, it's for the DIY people so that they can sell their wares.
They're just taking it over. They need to vet these people more because that is downright insidious.
'Cause it's-
Guangdong, China. I didn't know that was a place, but now I know.
Now you know.
They got the Guangdong.
How
So
you
yeah,
guys, like,
do
just
your
decided
research,
to leave me
folks.
down here.
Do not blindly buy things from Etsy because you will be deceived by Guangdong. I think they should be banned. Deceptive market practices.
Well, America shouldn't buy items made by slave labor.
Yeah, and I mean, I thought Etsy was, you know, you make it yourself and you sell it on there, but
It's what it was invented
saying
to be.
it's like-
It's what it used to be. But now you have to like sift
Yeah.
through so much crap. And it's like all the same like low tier cheap products you see on Amazon, like even with the same pictures. It's like this is not what I come to Etsy for.
yeah, it's like, what's the point anymore? I just go to Amazon.
Yeah, and then I hate it where I find something where I think it's, you know, someone normal on Etsy, and then I get the package in the mail and it says it's from Zingzong.
Zing zing.
I'm like, damn it.
I've been bamboozled.
I like, or, well, I mean, it's even worse when you like open a package, you know, like you get a package and it's from Zenzingzong, China, and you're like, what the hell did I order from Zenzingzong, China? And then you kind of expect like, okay, what is this?
Like it's
And
laced
you
with fent.
carefully, yeah, you carefully open it, and it turns out to be what you ordered, and you're like, damn it.
Yeah.
Not
So
only
I went
did
to
get
their.
a suspicious package scare, but it was what I ordered.
I go to their page or whatever, and then I go all the way down to the description. They hide these things, like the little roaches they are, and then it says partnered with or manufactured in, and it's like Slongdong, China, or some random thing. I'm like, yep. Then they're charging like $40 for these things, man.
Yeah, when
like,
it probably costs
ain't
like
no
20,
way.
20 cents to make.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're doing me dirty and you're overcharging. That's double dipping, my friend. You can't be doing that.
That's how you get rich off slave labor.
That's just disappointing.
Putting an upcharge on top of it.
Yeah, I'm like, man. This is the society we live in. It's dystopian.
It's
We live in
true.
a
We
society.
pay up the ass for products that don't cost anything to
ammo.
make.
I need some
Just
ammunition.
low quality, nothing. Just microplastics. It's just the Buzz Lightyear. of meat, but
Flammable
it's
microplastics.
Microplastics everywhere. In your food, in your clothes, in everything that you own. You will get cancer and it will kill you.
Okay.
And Americans are just too lazy to be in accord about this.
This is why I say screw
we could
importing.
we could
Just isolate ourselves.
right, because we could crush it if if we could get some kind of like societal stigma against it, but people are just so selective. They're so lazy. They want their slave made items. They gotta have it.
Just
And
too
so
cheap to pass up.
You know, they're just like kids these days. They're just activists about everything under the sun. But when it comes to this, you just conveniently ignore it. Doesn't matter.
Disappointed.
It just ruins every industry. On top of it, like it's just hurting everyone. Like we're just hurting ourselves. Buying the cheap garbage. Either because it's killing our economy or killing us physically.
Yeah.
Like if you're not going to care about the Chinese slave labor, you could at least look out for yourself, you'd think. But people are just lazy to the point of self-destruction.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to spend all that time sifting through Etsy and doing work. And I don't blame them, but you got to do it. You got to do it for you.
I really just like, I don't know why there hasn't been an uproar on Etsy about this stuff.
Right? It's just absurd. It's gotten out of hand.
Like you would think they'd have some vetting or something. I don't know.
I watched you climb up this rock and it wouldn't let me climb up in the same exact place.
I can't get up this one. Wait. I don't know why I'm climbing this, but
Hey, what are you doing?
Ow.
What is your goal exactly?
Can't get the high ground, like Obi-Wan told me.
Well, I think oh! I was about to say we got
I don't have any. Oh my gosh, he's dead. He died right in front of me.
Throw me wherever. I was out of ammo anyway.
I'm reloading.
I am reloading.
Do you need help?
Yes.
You're like a million miles away. Oh, never mind. I'll throw you where we are. Boom. So I saw they released the trailer like just an hour before we started streaming of that new Star Trek show, Starfleet Academy.
Oh yeah, Academy. Yikes.
Which is really funny because it's like, how much material would be in that?
Not a lot.
Like, they're not going out and discovering new worlds. They're just in a futuristic university.
That is like whack.
Like, it would be
It's
interesting.
so
Like,
whack.
like if you wanted to make it like a little mini series to like just, I don't know, like immerse the world more, or just as like a little 90-minute movie or something, I could get that. But trying to make it the next thing is really
Can't move.
questionable.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck inside this enemy. Oh.
That's gay. But it's significant because it's like the first show that like actually continues the timeline that isn't about pre-existing characters. Like, Picard was the first show in forever that was actually post recent Star Trek. So for instance, they've just been making incessant prequels. Everything's a prequel. Strange New Worlds is a prequel. Discovery is a prequel. Their like Section 31 movie was a prequel. I guess you could argue, I mean, I don't even know what's happening with Prodigy, and Lower Decks are animated, so I don't even count whatever the hell is going on with that. But Enterprise, a prequel. It's like they're like afraid to continue the canonical Star Trek timeline, so they just
Wonder why.
screw up the past as much as possible. I guess to like gaslight us into thinking that Star Trek is a particular way or something. But anyway, the only returning person in the trailer that I saw was Robert Picardo, which is an odd choice, but whatever. And anyway, it's
Oh.
it's not very recognizable as Star Trek. It looks like very generic modern sci-fi. Cuz like the way that Star Trek is designed, it's all about the practicality, like the utility. Like all the spaces are brightly lit, there's carpeting, there's chairs everywhere. It all makes sense. Unlike the Star Wars aesthetic, where you get dark corridors with mood lighting, and
It's not
everything's hard
practical.
steel. There's no furniture.
It's more
It's more about the
like the aesthetic of it. I
yeah,
guess.
like the space opera aesthetic, and less about like a world that's being lived in. Unlike Star Trek, which is military science fiction, so everything like has a purpose. It's all designed very carefully to seem useful and practical. And so this show continues the like aesthetic of everything being as dimly lit as possible. And it just looks so stupid. Because no one would be able to see what they're doing. I mean, you, the audience, can barely see what they're doing. And
Headshot.
Oh my gosh.
the uniforms are just so generic. It's just generic modern sci-fi slop. It's like barely indistinguishable from Discovery, even though timeline-wise, there's like hundreds of years in between it.
Damn.
Like, why is it following
the
the
showrunner is admitted to never liking Star Trek, growing up never liking Star Trek, and admitted that he only signed on to be the showrunner because he could use Star Trek as a platform for political messaging. This is why it's shit.
what?
I don't think he could be more honest than that.
Yeah, he's incredibly honest because he knows he can get away with it because he used to be he worked with J.J. Abrams and he used to be part of Bad Robot, and so everybody thinks that he's going to be someone who everything he touches is gold.
I mean, these producers that are in charge, they're just, I mean, it's just it's not about art anymore. It's about a money laundering scheme for them. Because
I like money.
Because these shows are literally not being watched by anyone. Like they are like having unacceptably low levels of viewership. And yet they keep getting funded. And because it's not about the success at all, it's about having these huge inflated budgets that doesn't show on screen because most of that money is turning right back around into their pocket because they're paying themselves so much.
I make me money.
So they're working for these big companies with, someone else's legacy that has seemingly infinite money and laundering it to themselves. It's just stealing. And then they can feel morally good about it by putting some sort of dumb message in it that they think is a moral right. But it's retarded.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And so, yeah, no one's watching these Star Trek shows. Like, a ridiculously low number of people. And they just keep getting funded. And Paul Giamatti plays a half Klingon in this one. And in the trailer, he's, like, walking around the corridors whistling the Star Trek theme song. How in the world does that make any sense at all?
Micah...
How does he know the theme song? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was we all know the BBC Pigeon, right? I'm sorry, let me repeat that. We all know and love the BBC Pigeon.
Yes.
Because it is so hilarious.
Window one.
So Micah, this is the one where it's like written in like a numbingly dumb dialect. It's like this.
Okay,
it's like this Hawaiian Creole dialect, but it's just like
when you say things in an African accent and you say it intentionally wrong. You know how you do that sometimes. That's how.
Like, do you know the way?
Do you know the way?
Do you know the way?
That is how it is written. Exactly how it's written.
Nice.
Oh man, no. I'm finding the poo-poo one.
So we have a new one. So we now have a pigeon translation of the New Testament called the Jesus Book. And it's real. You can buy this. It's incredible. I want to read you a little bit of this is from the book of John. Chapter 1. What God say make us come alive inside. The time everything had start had one guy. God's talk, das who him. Dat guy and God, they stay together. And the guy stay God for real keen. Das the guy. The time everything had start. Him and God stay together. God when make everything, but the way he do 'em. He tells this guy for do 'em. No more nothing this guy never make. He the guy. If you like him.
What the hell?
If you like him, come alive for real, king. You come by him, 'cause that king life come from him. When people come alive, let that you like they stay inside one place that get plenty of light. Then they can
The
see and understand. No matter stay dark, the dark no can peel the light. Everything get light. Had one guy Godwin send named John. Godwin send John foretell all the people what he know about God's light. So they can trust God. 'Cause of him. That's his something. I don't know what that says. John.
Is this AI? I'm
No,
confused.
it's real. Someone wrote this. This is a new paragraph.
Someone wrote this?
John, he not delight. He only come to tell the
Not
people that the light stay for real. That time when John stay teaching, just like the light that's for real was coming inside the world. That's the light that show everybody was true. And that's all I'm gonna read of that. That's enough.
Some dude was paid an entire year's wage to come up with this.
Yeah. Translated the entire New Testament just like that. Which is crazy because it's English. It's just English written in an excessively dumb way. And so
I would
you don't
comment on
it's not like
what I think it is, but
it's
oh!
not like a language. It's not like a language that needs translating. Like
The accent.
yeah, it's just an accent. It's just a dialect. Like people who speak like this, who can read, understand the ESV perfectly. They don't need this. If anything, this is less clear.
Just patronizing.
So it's not a translation at all. It's just the New Testament in Ebonics for some reason.
Hey,
And it just sounds excessively dumb.
I for one support this.
Like the Bible is full of such beautiful language, and
You know the way.
you just make it like nigh unintelligible. Like I don't think God would be happy with the Jesus book. Because
Jesus book.
it don't make no sense. Jensen, you lit me on
No.
fire.
I think, yeah, I just think this is like very like nonsensical. How are you supposed to
Like-
derive meaning from?
Right, like even if you speak like that, there's still so much of it that like just doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
Like if you can read English, then you don't need this at all. You know, just make sure like your pastor can read. And you'll be all right. And he can speak that way to you
be
to
Gucci.
help you understand.
Yeah, if you want to say speaking that like weird accent. Oh, no.
Cuz it's like also like there's also slang involved for some reason. Like for sure. Like he delighting the way for sure. And it's like that's
he-
not
for sure.
that's not even a translation. That's not how translations work.
For the people.
For the people. So they know the way. The truth to
Know the
lighten
way.
the way. And it would make you stupider reading it.
Yeah.
Because, like, some of these words are just, like, words with one letter taking out. like when I said trust without the T on the end, I wasn't just getting into the accent. It's literally spelled that way. Trust.
You're just
like
regressing in
yeah,
the English
exactly.
language.
You're just regressing your ability to read. It's just stupid.
How to stunt my English language
Yeah,
learning.
how can I stunt my speaking and reading abilities as a human being? Why don't I just completely forget my growth as a person? See how I can ruin it. Like, I'm not sure what self-respecting Christian would even go for that. Like, it's amazing that it got written. Because
It's probably just a joke book.
It's all about self-improvement, like morals, like a sense of worth, like a sense of your life having value.
I would get it as
So
like
you're,
a joke
less likely
gift
to
for somebody.
debase yourself. Yeah, I mean, it'd be a hilarious gift.
Oh, amazing. For your, like, pastor?
Yeah.
Just get a one that looks exactly like his Bible, swap it out, right before
starts
the sermon,
starts reading
and
it.
test his ability to read scripture from memory.
Yeah. Or just start speaking in jive. See how it goes.
No, that's not jive.
Excuse
Pigeon
me,
is not
I speak jive.
jive.
Dude, it's worse than jive.
What's the dizzle, my hombre?
Yeah, jive is just excessive slang.
Yeah. Nothing but slang. Oh! Granata!
What is that? Oh no!
Dude, there's a charger right there.
I
You're
can't
running
get
right
out.
towards
I
him.
can't get out, but I'm gonna die.
Oh, I made it out. I climbed up here. I'm a little
It's
monkey
gonna
man.
land and I'm gonna die. Who put that down?
Not me. I don't have orbitals.
I definitely didn't do that.
Oh, okay, I got out. Dang, dude, you trying to kill me?
The charger's stuck.
I was like absolutely trapped with that thing. I'm surprised I got
awesome.
out of it. It's gonna look cool though, I'll give you that.
Oh my gosh, the turret.
Wait, dang it. How did you kill me? What have you done?
I threw an orbital napalm barrage at the charger.
Oh my gosh, dude. Woman one throw it away to poo poo, come trap for window.
What?
The one that they read on Lotus Eaters.
That's what she do. That's what she do.
That's what she. Why don't you read that
She
one?
poo in the trap of the...
So last thing we got to talk about is there's a new DC animated movie. And instead of just doing a decline in quality, they're just determined to kill themselves outright. Like they're just speed running their own deaths by coming up with a new movie called Aztec Batman: Clash of the Empires. And it's what if Batman was an Aztec and the Joker and Two-Face were evil conquistadors.
that look white.
Yeah, that very conveniently look white and sound white for some reason.
Wow.
And the way that they like play it up, for some reason play up the Aztecs as like the good guys.
Dude, what do you mean?
And the way they play it up is that the conquistadors showed up demanding gold, and they said no, it's against our laws, and then they killed Bruce Wayne's parents for not giving them gold, and then he becomes Two-Face after that for some reason, and he's got a gold coin because they think they're very clever. And it's stupid because what actually happened is the conquistadors showed up and saw them sacrificing children and harming their own genitals and drinking blood, and
weren't they hoarding gold too?
They were. And a bunch of tribes teamed up with the conquistador to take down the Aztecs because they were so horrible. Like, I'm not saying that everything I'm not saying everything the conquistadors did were right and good or whatever, but largely this was a good thing for everyone.
Yeah, we brought some,
because the native tribes, who helped out, they got to stick around.
Brought some civilization with us.
And sure, Spain decided that was then their land and their country or whatever. Sure, but
which is based.
But they wouldn't have. But without the Spaniards, they wouldn't have had that infrastructure or anything else. You wouldn't have. You straight up wouldn't have Mexico or any of the other divisions.
Democracy.
You wouldn't have democracy.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's like, not only did they stop these horrible things from happening, but they also changed their world for the better.
Do you think that they understand history? What are you, crazy? Look, okay, white man bad, brown man good. That's all you need to know.
Also, just ignoring the bad history, like, it's still narratively stupid. Because, what... in what way would this be interesting? It was like, oh, yeah, Spaniard Joker, that would be,
just why?
That would make the story interesting in some way.
Just why?
You know what would be interesting? If Batman's origin story was not even remotely the same. What if he was an adult man who watched his
that animation
tribe leader dad get killed in front of him, and then he was trained by a pygmy? And he's got a glide suit because he's smart, I guess. I don't know.
He knows how to fly. She's Batman.
So anyway, that's stupid.
Were bats in...
Do they have lots of
Aztec
bats?
land?
I don't know. I have no.
Oh yeah, Micah.
I guess.
The Switch too.
I assume there's bats in South America. There has to be.
Hey Micah, do you trade or let your friends borrow your Switch games?
No.
Like borrow their cartridges?
Maybe like a couple times.
Yeah, like
This-
your
the
friends or
fr-
your siblings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Nintendo is going to completely kill the secondhand Switch game market with the Switch 2, completely. Because the games
Oh.
are not physically on the cards and they're just keys.
Oh
It
yeah, yeah.
registers that key with your Nintendo account. So if you put someone else's key card and your Switch, it won't work.
Really?
Yes.
Dude, that is diabolical. And they want you to pay like $80 for that thing.
They want you to pay $80 for a key for a game that you can't sell later. if you
Who
don't
did
like it.
that? Stop doing that. We are all standing here. We don't need to be blown up together.
Dude, just
At
move,
least
bro.
we're together.
Wow. I thought they couldn't get any scummier.
Yeah. No
That's
more
wild.
secondhand market for the Switch 2 games.
It is so sad the video game consoles are just like going the way of the dodo, and they're just like shooting themselves in the foot. It's like this is part of the reason why gaming consoles and handhelds and stuff are cool, because you own the cartridge or whatever, and you can pop it in and out where you don't need internet or anything like that. You can swap it around, trade them with people, sell them. You own the product, so to speak. So that is diabolical.
They don't want you to own the product. Yeah, I have a friend who has a Switch 2, and he got the new Donkey Kong recently. Because there's only that and Mario Kart World are out right now, and he says it's just okay. It's just it's not amazing or anything. It's just Mario Odyssey with Donkey Kong instead.
Wow.
It's kind of a rehash. And I played Mario Kart World with him for several hours, and it was I mean, we didn't do like everything there is to do, because of course there's like mirror mode and different things, but we did like every track in 90 minutes.
Oh dang.
Because the tracks most of them don't have multiple laps, because of course it's like Mario Kart World, and they're like the tracks are all connected, and so
Yeah.
like you driving to another track like counts.
Yeah. I played it. I think it's fun. I like the knockout game mode, but yeah, the content.
It's not bad at all.
Nowhere.
It's just not like there's not a lot to differentiate it from other Mario Karts, and it's a very small amount of content.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Especially for the price tag.
Oh yeah,
and so it's fine. It's a good game. It's
and you're not even
made, but
you don't even own the hardware.
Yeah, right. They're like $80
Like it's just
to not own the game.
It's a key.
And you technically don't own the Switch. You just own the license to use the Switch.
And so it's like,
yeah, they can literally ban you from using your
You
Switch.
don't own the Switch, and you don't own the game.
It's commie gobbledygook.
You will own nothing, and you will eat the boogs.
Exactly. You own nothing.
Yeah.
Sucks ass.
And so it's like you got this overpriced console, and you got all that's on it is 2 overpriced mediocre games that you can't even own. It's like, why are you trying to kill yourself, Nintendo? Why are you doing this?
Dude, I also heard that the screen on the Switch 2, like I think it's the refresh rate, is worse or on the same.
It's the same.
It's definitely not better.
It's about the
I can
same.
tell you that much.
I looked at it. It's not better. It's pretty much almost exactly the same, if not worse.
Yeah.
So, like when you're playing games it's about the same, but like if you're in like the menu, it's actually worse.
Yeah, so they literally did not upgrade.
Didn't improve it.
Really,
by
the only
anything.
major change is the joysticks.
The
which-
Joy-Cons, which are
The Joy-Cons don't break as easily going in and out because you can't like snap them off.
Yeah, they're like magnetic now.
Yeah, which is really dumb. That's a horrible idea because it interferes with the
Electronics.
sensors that show the position of the Joy-Con thumb thing. The magnets interfere with it.
Oh really?
Yes,
Whoopsie.
it was the dumbest idea they could have done. And yeah,
It was like they didn't do any R&D for this thing at all.
The originals, they slid in metal brackets so they were hard to break off. These ones, they just snap in. Like, you can break that off if your kid, like, puts a lot of pressure on it. It's a shit
So it's a
product.
downgrade for
This is
more
from a guy
money.
who fixed these for years. I mean, the original ones, anyway. Well, the original ones weren't that great either. And
Yeah.
they somehow made it worse. It's like, you guys.
I mean, I am actually honestly I'm not surprised.
No, I'm not.
The gaming industry, like the consoles that are coming out. Yeah,
It's just sad.
It's outrageous.
They made
it is sad.
worse handheld console. Oh, and
Yeah,
the
'cause-
reason for the bad screen is to save battery life.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that's hilarious because I don't think it shows at all. One of the things I noted was how short a time the battery lasted. It literally lasted.
Bruh.
I tell you, it's a bad product.
It lasted like an hour before he plugged it in.
And the sad part is, Nintendo used to make amazing handhelds.
Yeah.
The guy I repaired things with, he had a Nintendo Game Boy Advanced SP, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he left it in his closet for like 5 years. And he switched it on and it still had power. It still worked. After years of
What?
touching it.
It still
Well,
had
that's the thing.
power.
Dude,
Still had
Bro.
power. It still worked.
I've had that experience with lots of old products, like old watches I've found, or like old flip phones. We have a flip phone in my drawer. It's always got power,
Mm-hmm.
which is just
The
ridiculous.
world. Built different back in the day. Back in my day.
Yeah,
And they're
there's
probably
definitely a
different.
quality issue these days, which is crazy
battery.
because we should be more technologically advanced.
I think
the
what is
iPhone's
that called?
getting actively bigger again.
The planned obsolescence or whatever, where they make it so that it breaks.
I think I killed someone. Sorry, whoever that was.
Because if they make a really good, durable product that'll last forever, then you won't need to buy it anymore.
Right.
Yeah, bastard.
Yeah, so I mean that is the main at least for me, that's the main attraction to those type of things, like the hardware consoles and hard disks or cartridges or whatever. You own the media, not just software that's licensed out to you on the internet or by a publisher or whatever. You have it. So that's the thing that they have going for them, and then they're just like, okay, what if we just don't do that? And it's like, well, at that point, I'll just get a Steam Deck and do whatever I want with it, with, you know, whatever it's called.
Linux.
Oh my gosh, I'm dying. Yeah, Linux. I'll just do whatever with Linux. Like, screw you guys.
You don't even need
At
them.
least-
You're allowed to download whatever programs you want.
It is
from there.
nice though.
I'm just saying, like, there's no ground they can stand on if they're going that route.
Nope.
Like, your hardware might be inferior, but oh, I own it,
The only
and
thing
you know,
that
blah blah
protects
blah.
them
But
is their user agreement.
yeah, I'm
If
just
they
like,
didn't have that, then everybody would be suing their asses.
yeah. I'm just sad. So
There was,
sad.
there was an update for Fallout 3 recently, and now it no longer works on Steam Deck. It's really annoying.
What?
I don't know
What
why.
did they update?
It was last month. I don't know what it was.
That's odd.
It was really odd. Just best
They updated it to not work on Steam Deck.
Yeah. They were like, we can't have this.
This is too good for them. This is not allowed.
No fun
It's
allowed.
just annoying. Cause I have the original Steam Deck model, and it's great. But bless their hearts, the battery was just not good on the first ones.
Mm-hmm.
I hear that they've improved on it and it's fine now, but
Yeah.
it just does not last very long.
'Cause Jordan's got the new one.
And so I
does work
usually prefer to
good.
play older games on it. So it's really annoying when it was really annoying to have that stop working.
Yeah.
And it was recent enough that like no one on the internet has figured out how to fix it yet. Plenty of people complaining, but I haven't quite figured it out.
Yep. This is one of the problems with this type of thing.
And it's like, why can they do that? Why are they I know they're not improving the game in any way. They probably like just put an ad for the Fallout TV show on it or something stupid like that. You know, that's what the Borderlands updates always are. It's just ads for other things that get put on the game, and it's like, why can they do that? Like, if you're not going to improve it in any way or add any content, then I do not want you to update this 20-year-old game. That's just annoying. It's just going to cause me problems. You shouldn't be allowed to do that.
And that's one of the cons and towards the pros of, you know, hard copies of things. You don't have to worry about that. You just play the game. Like, you don't need
If
to.
I had a CD, it wouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, just throw that bad boy in there. They're not gonna change anything, but so
Never had an issue with CD games that I remember.
yeah, it's like hard copies of things. But so that's why I'm like, they should lean into that, but they're not.
Because
They should lean into, you own the
they're
game.
being greedy.
You do
greedy
what you want.
commies
Yeah.
about it.
You pretty much. I'm just like, well, you get what you effing deserve.
Right.
The Joker meme just.
Yeah. Yeah, you know I get that. That's why I have an absurd amount of physical media. Because they can't take it from
Yeah.
me.
No one can take it from me. It is really unfortunate though, because I think they did. Of course, that was a lot of scalpers buying those, so I don't know. I think the actual demand of it is a little skewed.
Yeah, probably.
But there's probably gonna be a lot of regret
I hope
with
so.
this one, because there's no
I mean, I've been saying it for like a decade. Like,
positives.
you know, Nintendo
to
keeps
getting
inflating
this.
those prices like crazy, and it's gotta give eventually. Especially in this economy. Like, something's
Yeah.
gotta
As
give.
long as they've got that exclusivity, people will pay.
Well, yeah, but when people are poor, even that, like, goes only so far. You know, when you're struggling to eat, are you going to buy food or are you going to buy Mario? What's more important?
Mario. I gotta have my Mario.
You're going to pay for food and pirate all of your entertainment. That's what's going to happen.
Yes. Mario.
Whoa! I don't
No,
condone
Mario.
pirates.
Oh, I wasn't condoning it. I'm just saying that's what's going to happen.
Mario. No, I need Mario.
We here on this stream hate pirates,
I wouldn't go
and the
that
pirate
far.
code.
Micah, you killed me.
Shit.
How did I
Micah,
kill
call
you?
me
I didn't.
No,
I
they're
don't
gonna
know.
Call me out from the middle. Shit.
Back to the rice fields.
Whee! What?
Well,
Oh no! I can't kill this thing with the weak weapon I've got. What about this? Does this have ammo? Oh! Hell yeah! Get blown up, idiot. Don't do that. No. Golly.
well, I'm dead. Oh, maybe not.
Haha.
Oh my god.
You know what? I think it's funny about this Batman Aztec thing is that, like, DC animation was one of the, like, last remaining things that actually made them money.
Never liked that animation studio that they're using.
No, I never did either. But, like, they were consistent.
They were, but I never
Like,
liked
they
it.
were never amazing. You get one or two every once in a while that were amazing. But most of them were at least, like, perfectly palatable. Like, good enough to... Now, their live-action movies don't make money, and their comics don't make money. It's like, well, you've done it now. You idiots.
You absolute fools.
You will make no sales. No sales.
No sales for you.
Have you seen the Naked Gun adverts they've been putting in theaters? There's a
Have you seen the
special
one where it was
a special thing.
like a charity commercial one. Have you seen that one?
Okay, no, I haven't seen that
Hilarious.
one.
Oh, it's so funny. Like, please come to the theater and save the comedy film. It's funny.
But no, what they've been doing is specialized urinal cakes.
I love that. And where it says not streaming anywhere.
Yes, not streaming anywhere.
Brilliant. I mean, even like, not as a comedy. I mean, it's pretty genius because it's where you're looking while you're using the bathroom.
It's good marketing.
Smart. It's good marketing.
You're marketing the urinals?
You know what a urinal cake is, Micah?
Yeah.
Okay. On the urinal cake is an advertisement for the Naked Gun movie.
Where?
San Diego Comic-Con. And it's genius. I think it's smart place to market movies. Where
You can piss on your movie beforehand.
and it's where you're not really thinking about anything. And so like,
What does it look like?
That's it.
Is it just like a...
Just a normal urinal cake.
What does it have on it?
But
Just
with
say Naked Gun?
words.
It says not streaming anywhere. Naked Gun the movie. It's very simple.
You sound like you're not behind urinal marketing.
I like urinal marketing. Clever.
No, I mean, yeah,
Nah, I don't believe you.
that's interesting.
I don't know. That's
Gotta
not
get
very
with the
shit.
times, bro.
Look, if I was peeing in the urinal and I saw that, I would be interested.
Beacon. Please.
I would be interested. I would be like, wow, that's pretty funny.
I think it's an untapped place of marketing.
Untapped potential.
It is. It is. It's untapped potential.
It's a little bit dystopian to have ads in the bathroom, but
No, I mean, ads in
That's
the bathroom
not a good
isn't
place for a
uncommon.
minefield. I bet it was Tommy that did that.
yeah, that was totally Tommy.
Tommy did not.
He's
do
the
that.
badly placed minefield guy.
Well, Micah, people are already putting
Oh!
posters in front of urinals. So when you're at the urinal, you're reading advertisements. You got nothing else to look at.
Yeah, that's already a thing.
So I think it's not that weird that they're putting them in the urinals.
Put them in the urinal. Dude, what if they had them as the toilet paper?
Printed toilet paper.
Think
is a
about
thing,
it.
Micah?
Think about
That
it.
would be weird. But depending on the movie, I wouldn't be against it.
Be like, do you want to shit on our movie? Well, you can right now and whenever it releases.
Because I mean, this one's a comedy, so it kind of like works for it.
Yeah.
You know, like I wouldn't advertise Pride and Prejudice in the urinals, but for this,
Comedy film.
it
Yes.
works.
Yes, it's a good idea. Are you guys gonna call it in?
Call what in?
No,
Extraction.
I did it
Since
wrong.
when is this my job?
It's anybody's job.
Fine, then you do it. What the
Oh my
heck?
gosh. I deserve that. 100% deserved. I went and dude, what?
Lasers.
Oh!
What the heck, you guys?
That was not me. Who has the laser?
Everyone's blowing us up.
It wasn't me.
Oh, it's the laser. Who's got the damn
I didn't do it.
Micah. I blame you.
I didn't do the laser. Oh my gosh.
Alright, get off extraction. I threw something on there. You're welcome.
My leg.
Has it gone off yet?
Yes, it's gone off.
Okay.
Here with the ligma. How dare you?
How dare you?
Have you guys seen all that, all those Pedro Pascal memes?
Which one?
Which ones?
The ones about his anxiety?
Nope.
Mm-mm. I seen the one where he's dancing like an
So he's like
homosexual.
really touchy with women, particularly Vanessa Kirby. And he claims that he does it when he's anxious. And the memes about that have been hilarious because he's obviously like just a pervert. And it's been exacerbated by, of course, the Fantastic Four premiere that just happened, where he's super touchy with Vanessa Kirby and she's super touchy with him. And it's like, she's like someone's pregnant wife. And so it's super, super bizarre that he's got his hands all over her at all times. So it's erupted into all of these memes about his alleged anxiety, and they're pretty hilarious. But anyway, I think that's all the time we've got for today.
Oh, yes.
And if you've made it this far, you can download the T app and leave a review of Pedro Pascal.
Yes.
Thanks for listening.
Or you can download the Grindr app and give a review of Pedro Pascal.
I'm gonna come.
They'll both be very different reviews, I'm sure.
And both